Oh, we got a really great song that somebody emailed us or tweeted us.
Yeah, he tweeted it to you.
Oh, he tweeted it to me?
It's the parody of the Drake song, right, Funchess?
Correct.
Yes, Hotline Bling.
It is.
That mentions us.
Yeah.
It's about the Lakers. It's about Byron and not answering his cell phone. It's got a Mitch Kupchak impersonation, and it mentions us.
Yeah.
All those things will more than likely get you on the show.
So while we've got time, you're listening to KSPN Los Angeles while we're working to connect with Mike Tirico. Here is Nick Angstadt and his... Angstead. And the idea is this is Mitch Kupchak singing to Byron Scott.
Byron stopped answering his cell phone. I think he knows what's coming next. Stopped answering his cell phone. Might have to just send a text. 'Cause he knows when that hotline bling, it could only mean one thing. He know when the phone rings, he'll lose those courtside seats. These days, all we do is try to guess if we're tanking down words for someone else. Speculate his lineups and wish that he plays someone else. Rolling through our Twitter feed and wish they mentioned someone else. Russell can't be himself, Randall can't be himself. Byron, why you always lying? These minutes that you're supplying, you used to play for Showtime, and now that you're home.
Okay, now here's at the end, he starts talking to Mitch. Mitch.
Or to Byron.
Mitch starts talking to Byron.
So, Byron, answer the phone. Byron, this is Byron Scott, right? Yeah, just pick up the phone. If you have anything that, you want to talk about, my line is always open. My office door is open to you. This is Mitch, and just wanted to let you know, okay? And don't listen to Mason or Ireland. Yeah, neither of those guys. Good.
He's got the pauses down. He's got the cadence down.
Yeah, I think it's Serena Winters who writes for who's Serena?
Lakers
right?
Nation.
Lakers Nation. She says that when I do the Mitch, it sounds like John DuPont from Foxcatcher.
That's not a
well,
compliment.
Stephen John, we believe that as a franchise, as a team, we have a long way to go, but there's hope. D'Angelo Russell, Julius Randle can't form the cornerstone.
Well, that was a very creative song.
It was.
By,
I did the
by
ID.
Nick.
You kidding me? I'm a professional broadcaster. I
I want to hear Mitch do it.
Look at Mario. You're listening to KSPN Los Angeles.
It's going to be the biggest letdown ever.
The guy who did this song is going to pop on next.
Okay. Next is my last segment with you, because then I can't stay for Christ's sake. I got to go get on a bus.
All right. Are you gonna? Did you miss out on the second half of Straight Out?
No, I'm going to watch it. Now that I know O'Shea's coming to your party, I'm going to watch it tomorrow. If it's available in Houston, I'll watch it tomorrow.
It's available in every town now. Most towns now
have pay-per-view.
Yeah, most towns now have Straight Outta Compton available. Do you have iTunes? They have this thing called iTunes. You can download it. You watch. I mean, seriously.
Oh, really? It's available on iTunes right now?
Come on.
Okay, I got a way to solve this then.
Yes. It's called iTunes. All right.
I don't know when I'm going to download it. Those movies take forever to download.
All right. You
on
just
iTunes.
you handle that. All right. Coming up next, the parodist that did that song. Mason, Ireland, ESPN LA. We played this a little bit earlier. This is the Drake parody. Mitch Kupchak trying to talk to Byron Scott.
Answer the phone.
And joining us right now is the man who did it, Nate. Let me try it again. Nick Angstead. I think I got that right. Hey, Nick, what's up, man?
Hey, Mason. Hey, Ireland. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, Nick. Thank you for doing that. That is a very funny song. Now, I'm told you live in Texas.
I do. I'm in Dallas, Texas currently.
Okay. And so how do you listen to the show?
I listen on the podcast, iTunes.
Are you from L.A.?
I was born in Los Angeles, and then I grew up in Ohio, and now I'm here in Texas for school.
Where in Ohio
Where
in Ohio did you grow up?
In Cincinnati, around Kings Island, Mason.
Oh, I know it. So, why, obviously you're very frustrated with Byron Scott. That's the reason for the song. Talk about your process as an artist.
Well, my process. So I've watched every single minute of the Lakers except for the fourth quarter of the Pistons game when they're down about 20, and Byron Scott started Sacre, Ryan Kelly, Swaggy P, Lou Williams, and Huertas in the fourth quarter. And that was too much for me. I couldn't handle it, so I turned it off. But other than that, I've watched every minute, and just to see the lineups, the decisions he's made, the amount of minutes he's played, the young guys, and then to see how much he's letting Kobe shoot and play and do, and take over games whenever he feels like it. It's obviously been really frustrating. And so I just took that, and I started writing that song after the Pistons game, and it culminated to what you hear now.
Yeah. And Drake, of course. Drake must be he's your guy, right? You dig Drake?
Drake is a big fan of mine. So
is that right? Drake is
really?
a fan of yours.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
all
really...
right. But do you really want Byron fired?
Do I want Byron fired? I think he might be the best thing that we need right now, especially on Team Tank, which is a team that obviously Mason has been on for a while, but it's almost been too long, and so you just want to see some progress. And so after the Timberwolves game, you have that's the model, and that's how you have to play. That's how you have to approach the games. But that wasn't by Byron's accord either. That was by Kobe saying that he wouldn't go back in the game, just let the guys play. And so if Kobe's basically the one coaching at that point, he's the one making the big decisions. And so if decisions keep being made like that, then it's fine to keep Byron in there. But if he's going to keep letting the young guys go on a run and then taking them out and putting the bench guys in and letting them ruin the lead or ruin the comeback, I think that's when we have to start thinking about Byron not having his courtside seats anymore.
Now, are you? Let me hear your Mitch Kupchak. We heard your musical, Mitch. That's the mute. Okay, so let me hear yours. Let's have a little bit of a Mitch off here.
All right, Mason, Ireland. It's great to be on the show today. I just talked to Jeannie, and she told me that Mason was really hard on her with the questions that he was asking, and I have warned Byron to be careful when he comes to ask him questions. It could be a very difficult situation for him.
Now, Mason, respond to what Nick said in your Mitch voice.
Well, Mitch, our problem isn't so much Mason coming to talk to Byron. It more relates to the style of questioning and the way it may disrupt our regular business.
Okay, I'm ready to rule on this Mitch off.
Yeah.
Nick has the cadence down.
Yeah.
But Mason, who already had the cadence down, sounds more like Mitch. Nick, you have to get a little bit more raspy.
You need this.
If you get more raspy, you will be too.
Everybody now.
But Nick, the good news is you have way more musical talent than Mason will ever have.
Yes, you do.
So you have that going for you.
Hey, Nick, man, we appreciate you listening there in Texas. Good stuff.
Good.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. There is Nick Angstadt, obviously knows, has watched every minute, except when Byron put that lineup on the floor.
Put the five guys at the end of the bench on.
Just like ran. I think he just threw names out of a hat at that point.